Attack on Mika!
Stop there! Please, let me go! No! Why is this happening to me? I, Hiroki Takanaka, was always hungry. My mother had just passed away, and my father's company went bankrupt. We could barely pay for the tuition of the private school I attended, and things got worse as time went by. I was always hungry and miserable.
This bread. I should keep half of it so I have something to eat for dinner. We don't have any food at home. How much longer can we pay for school lunches?
If we can't pay my tuition, I can't come to school anymore. I'll never be able to eat school lunches anymore. That would be hard for me. But what I was dreading more was not being able to see Miss Midorihara anymore.
Hiroki. Miss Midorihara, is something wrong? No, I just wanted to give you this bread and pudding. Here. What? I'm on a diet right now. I didn't eat that much at lunch. Will you take these and eat them for me? Miss Midorihara, thank you!
My class teacher, Miss Midorihara, was always willing to help me. She was so kind, I liked her a lot. I think she was my first love. So I was heavy-hearted every time I thought about the possibility of leaving the school and never seeing her again. One day...
Hiroki, you wanted to talk to me alone? Is there something wrong? Miss Midorihara...
I had something important to tell Miss Midorihara, so I called her to the classroom after school.
I might be transferring schools after summer break, so I wanted to tell you how I feel before we parted ways. Wait, you're going to transfer? Is this about the tuition? Well, yes. My dad told me that I can't continue attending this school, since it's a private school and it's too expensive for us. Hiroki. You know, I looked it up too. Apparently, they have support systems for that. Support systems? Yup, it's a system that will allow you to stay in this school, even if you can't pay the tuition. Does that mean I might be able to stay here instead of transferring to a public school? Yes, why don't you tell your father about it when you get home? Don't be so sad. Okay, I'll tell him right away. Thank you, Miss Midorihara.
When I look back on this moment, I can see that Miss Midorihara probably only said that to temporarily make me feel better. My father had already looked up the support systems, and it probably wasn't enough to let me stay in the school. I'm sure Miss Midorihara knew that. However, being the kind person she was, she couldn't let me go home with a gloomy face. That's the kind of person she was.
So, Hiroki, you said there was something you needed to tell me. I really like you! Hiroki, what are you doing?
I was only trying to tell her how I felt about her, but by the time I realized, I was already inside her skirt.
You can't stick your head in there! I don't ever want to let you go!
I had just lost my mother. I was desperate for love. On top of that, I was feeling relieved that I wouldn't have to leave Miss Midorihara, and all those emotions caused me to do such things.
Silly. You only get to do this today, okay? No, I want to do it tomorrow too! Stop it.
However, that was one of the last times I ever saw her. She vanished into thin air. When our 1-month summer break was over, I went back to school only to find out that Miss Midorihara no longer worked there.
I know this is very sudden, but Miss Midorihara has
left our school. I will take over temporarily until the new teacher comes. I immediately looked her up in the school directory and visited her address. But she had disappeared from the city. I tried asking around to find out about what happened, but none of them gave me a clear answer. Nobody would tell me why Miss Midorihara had to leave, or where she was now.
This is awful. What if she was involved in a terrible accident?
A little while after that, I ended up transferring to a public elementary school. I couldn't search for any more information on her. However, rumors spread wide, and it was no different for Miss Midorihara. I was in my last year of middle school when I heard about her.
Hey, did you hear? Miss Midorihara from Shingeki Elementary School. Someone told me she seduced a student and got fired. What? That's gross! I heard that she made a boy look up into her skirt. I can't believe a teacher would do that.
Hiroki Takenaka, I heard you were alone in the classroom with Miss Midorihara yesterday. Can you tell me what she did to you? I won't get angry. Just tell me the truth.
What she did?
I wanted to cover my ears, but I couldn't. Because to be honest, I always knew somewhere deep in my heart. Miss Midorihara was fired because somebody saw what was going on that day. She was fired for it. And that means it's my fault. I'm the one who ruined her life. I made myself think she just disappeared. That way I could justify myself and protect my mind. After that, I spent every day feeling guilt and regret. I loved Miss Midorihara, but I was the one who ruined her life. That piece of the truth ate at my heart. Summer of my 4th year in university. I received a text from a friend. I knew him from when I went to Shingeki Elementary School, and the text was to invite me to a reunion. 10 years had gone by since the incident. Hey, you came all the way here! Let's go in! Wait, don't push me! I'm going home after a couple drinks, okay? I wasn't planning on attending, but my friends half forced me to go. Oh, hey guys. You have no idea how much trouble I went through to bring him.
You're the only one who kept in touch with him. I'm glad you brought him.
There's no way she'll be here. Huh? I turned to see what my friend was talking about, and I saw a woman in rags. Her hair was messy and she was thin as a rail. Whoa, who's that? I don't think she belongs to our class. My friend changed the subject and the reunion started. However, I couldn't fight off the uneasy feeling. The woman. Could she be? No way. But she... I walked over to the woman to make sure it wasn't her. Excuse me.
Hiroki, it's been a while. How have you been?
The woman was Miss Midorihara.
These 10 years have done you good. You're so handsome now. You used to be so cuddly and cute. Maybe you still are.
Are you really Miss Midorihara?
Here's an idea. Why don't you come in again, just like old times?
What?
How about 1,000 yen for one peek under the skirt?
She had turned into a completely different person. Her gentle and kind personality, her pretty looks, they're all gone.
Where are you going, Hiroki?
I ran out of the room to get away from her. I suddenly felt nauseous.
You're not getting away from me. Hey, you. I don't have any money, but I need to ride the train home. Can you give me money? I'll let you look inside my skirt.
Do you realize what you're saying? What happened to you? You used to be so nice to me. Why are you acting like this? My fault. You've become like this. You've become like this because of what I did.
Hiroki, when you came into my skirt, I got shivers. It was amazing. To tell you the truth, I wanted to take you home after what you did, but I stopped myself from crossing the line. I would have enjoyed myself a little more if I knew I was going to get fired.
Was Miss Midorihara always like this? Was she hiding it? Everything I knew and felt about her was all fake? She's a psycho! I wasted 10 years feeling guilty about this freak!
Hey, where are you going? Wait for me.
Don't come any closer! Please, leave me alone! No!
You see now? This is my true nature. I bet you're disgusted by me. I'm not the kind person you thought I was when you were younger.
Let me ask you one thing. If that's true, why are you crying? Your tears, they're falling endlessly. If you are what you're saying, you wouldn't be crying right now. Miss Midorihara, please tell me, why are you doing this? I want to know the reason.
Hey, don't look at me! Come on, hurry up and give me money. I'm going home now.
The last train just left a few minutes ago. My house is right over there. Do you want to come over? We can talk. 10 years ago, another student saw me getting inside her skirt. The student's parents called the school to report the incident. The school fired Miss Midorihara from fear that the situation might cause trouble. After that, she left the city and started working in the nightlife business. However, her boss tricked her and she lost all her money to him. She has no money. She's 34 now and she works a part-time job at a supermarket in a small town. Last month, my friends visited her at her job.
They told me that you were suffering from the guilt of what you did, and that they wanted me to go see you. They had searched around and looked me up to find where I work.
So that's why they were so persistent when they invited me. They knew you were coming.
Don't be angry with them. They were worried about you. I think they're great friends.
You worried about me too, Miss Midorihara. That's why you came all the way back to see me. She even had used the little money she had to come here. Why? You didn't have to come out here. It shouldn't matter to you.
I didn't want you to blame yourself for everything anymore.
Huh?
I thought that if I made you believe I was crazy, you wouldn't have to feel so guilty anymore. I figured if you were disgusted by me, you could return to your normal life. You could believe that it wasn't your fault. It was my fault for forcing you to do it. So I tried my best to act that way. But I guess I kind of messed up at the end.
Miss Midorihara, I'm so sorry.
Hiroki?
I bet you hate me. I shouldn't have done what I did back then. I regret it so much.
Why would I hate you?
Huh?
Hiroki, you are my student, and I cherish you. Come on, don't cry.
I've decided. Back then, you helped me when I was feeling lonely and miserable. This time, I'm going to help you.
What do you mean help? If you mean money, I'm going to say no. I can't take money from you. You're still a student.
I already have a job offer. I'll start working next April. Miss Midorihara, you mean so much to me. Ever since you helped me 10 years ago. Please, let me help you out.
Hiroki.
Even though she said she didn't hate me and it wasn't my fault, my stupid actions were what ruined 10 years of her life. I know I'm the one who destroyed her career. It's painful, but it's true. That's why I will replace all painful memories of the past 10 years with blissful ones for the rest of my life.